to get there. It is good!
Received by White. Miscommunication, and Tigers win!
And they're going to send around Allen. Is it going to be an inside the Parker? Yes, it is.
Court to the three-point line. Thornton underneath to Van Zandt. Layup at the buzzer. It's good. It's good. Washita storms the court.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Tiger Soccer on the Washita Sports Digital Network. It is the beautiful game and it is coming to you live from Wesley and Debbie Cluck Field here on the scenic campus of Washita Baptist University in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Overcast day here in the Delph, but we are going to play some soccer this afternoon as the Tigers are set to host the visiting Buccaneers of Christian Brothers. I'm Chase Hartzell and I'm joined today by Josh Case. And Josh, I believe you have today's starters for OBU.
Yes, sir, I do. Number 1 in goal today will be Armani Atilano. Number 2, Henry Terry. Number 4, Joseph Latier. Number 8 will be Eli Stewart. Number 9 will be Bobby Boone. Number 10 will be David Stankovic. Number 15, Caden Pulliam. Number 17 will be Alfonso Gonzalez Gomez. Number 19, Iban Jordan. We have at number 25, we have Christian Baker, and last but not least, CJ Washington, number 33.
That is the starting lineup for your Washita Tigers, and we will have the starting lineups for the visiting Buccaneers when we come back. You're watching the Washita Sports Digital Network.
Layup at the buzzer.
Is it going to be an inside the Parker? Yes, it is. And we are back live here at Cluck Field. Washita getting set to take on the visiting Buccaneers of Christian Brothers. The Buccaneers making the voyage from the banks of the Mississippi River to the Washita River here today in Arkadelphia. And both teams already getting in position. We'll try to bring you the starting lineups for the Buccaneers as we get ready to play. Number 9, Lucho Galisi, one of the starters today for Christian Brothers, as well as number 4, Paul Bobai. Referees are getting into place, and both teams getting in their last-minute huddles here, getting the game plan together as we prepare for Washita soccer here at Cluck Field. And Josh, an exciting day today for both teams. This is both teams playing in their first match of the year.
Yeah, it's a really, really exciting day to be here. Good opportunity for the coaches to see, how their starting lineups fare against, it's go time. We're not going against our practice squad anymore. This will be one of the first times they get to play a full 11-on-11 game in the season.
And we weren't sure originally this week if this match is going to happen at this scheduled time, as we had a lot of rain and we're expecting quite a bit of rain. And it is overcast here today in Arkadelphia, but the skies have parted just enough for us to have a matchup here of the beautiful game. Another starter today for Christian Brothers. Closest to your screen, it's going to be number 13, Habib Binyate. Ryan Beckinsale also in the starting lineup today for the Buccaneers, as well as number 30, Andres Solares. Nate Deuped also in the starting rotation today for the Buccaneers. And you can see there at midfield, that is Galisi trying to fire up his team as we are underway here at Cluck Field. And the Buccaneers moving quickly into the defensive third of the Tigers. That's been Yate in the corner. Good defense there. And it should be a corner kick. Now into the box. Deflection, they're trying to clear the ball, but still trying to make a play and tried to clear it. Now it's back near the box. Top of the box it is cleared and back near the middle third. Seen some aggressive play thus far from Christian Brothers, Josh. And now Washita moves it back to the middle third of the field.
It's the first time Washita's got over into Bucks territory. Good through ball.
Great through ball there, but it does go a little bit offline, and goalkeeper's there. It's number 35, Wayne Davis for Christian Brothers. Long ball downfield. Pretty good setup here. Down into the box. Chance here for the Buccaneers. There's the cross. Nobody home. And Washita's going to clear it. Now a good chance here for Washita. Nobody home. He gets past. It's a one-on-one situation. There's the kick, and it's a goal! Goal, OBU Tigers!
Beautiful play by David Stankovic just to get out around the goalkeeper, get that last, didn't let the pressure get to him, just kicked it right on in. Beautiful play by David.
So quickly here, in just the second minute of the contest, Washita leads 1-0.
Washita did a good job getting it back out of their own third, playing quick, playing aggressive, back up the field.
And so now it is 1-0. Tigers in the driver's seat. First goal of the year for Washita here at Cluck Field. And now we resume action. Entering the third minute of play here at Cluck Field. Already a quick advantage for the Tigers.
It'll be Caden Pulliam throwing it in. One thing to note today, Chase, is that we have two freshmen on the starting lineup. Christian Baker, number 25 from Little Rock, Arkansas, and CJ Washington from Rowlett, Texas. CJ's playing at midfield today, and Christian's playing at defense.
Back to the middle third here. And Josh, you talked about that. A lot of young talent on this team. Only 6 seniors for the Tigers this year out of 34 players on the opening day roster.
One of those seniors, David Stankovic. We've called his name early. See what the rest of the match holds for him.
Great start to the senior season, and now into the corner. Trying to cross it, and good job there by Washita, trying to recover. Trying to get it out of that defensive third and back to the middle third of the field. So Christian Brothers now trying to advance back into the middle third. We're in the 4th minute of the contest, about to enter the 5th. Long kick downfield. And now Potential opportunity, great save at the goal. And there's the clear. Now Washita with another chance, as it could be a one-on-one situation, but a good recovery there by Nabear. And that's going to go out, and it will be a throw. This one going to the Buccaneers. Josh, this team from CBU seems very aggressive here in the early going. Seen a lot of long balls early.
Yeah, they're definitely keeping the ball on Washita's side so far. Seen a couple good pushes by Washita on the other side of the field, though. So Washita's playing defense fairly well.
CBU's aggressiveness has costed them early in this match. 1-0 the score, as there's a good scoop up at the goal.
Yeah, Armani's already got one save. Looks good.
Now long ball downfield, trying to get into that defensive third, and Washita might stay there for a little bit. A great defensive play, and now looked like it might have been a chance for Christian Brothers, and it may still be. Washita trying to clear it. Great defensive play, though, there by Solaris to take the ball away and try to make a run. Still could turn into something good as Washita's trying to clear it. They finally get it out of the defensive third and back to the middle third of the field. Beckinsale. That one's going to go out of bounds. And Washita's going to have a throw. There is the throw in, and good defensive play there. Christian Brothers trying to attack once again. They've entered the defensive third. Trying to make a play here, top of the box. There's the shot. And a good scoop up there at the goal. It's ruled a shot on goal, but a great save there by Atalano. Still, Christian Brothers not going away here. Nearing the top of the box. They had to clear it a little bit there to try and reset. Trying to attack on the side, it goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Christian Brothers. It'll be a throw.
I like what Christian Brothers is doing, passing the ball around a lot, staying aggressive. You know, it would be easy for them to start playing back down one, but they're...
Shot is off that time, and now it'll be a goal kick for Washita. Give it back to Atalano, trying to get it over to the far side, and it's going to go out. Great effort there by Evan Jordan.
Christian Baker just clears it there.
Christian Brothers continuing to try and attack here in the 9th minute. They're going to take it back to the middle third. Trying to regroup here and find an opening. Washita has been staunch on defense thus far. Two shots on goal thus far for the Buccaneers. Both of them have resulted in saves for Atalano.
Washita's done a good job of continuing to keep pressure on the ball at all times.
Trying to make a play here on the close side of the press box, and now here's the cross, and it's too high. Good recovery, though, and now shot on goal. Great deflection at the net. Washita not out of the woods just yet. Player down for Christian Brothers, but he's going to get back up quickly as Washita advances into the middle third. And the aggressive play continuing here from the Buccaneers. Sticking to the game plan early and trying to set something up. Able to clear. It's deflected, and it's a header into the goal. Galisi comes up with the first score of the year for the Buccaneers. And we're all even at 1 within the first 10 minutes of this contest.
Beautiful way to just keep pushing. You saw Armani get a hand on it there, but the continued pressure there was incredible. Just a way to play through the end of the play.
Christian Brothers sticking to the game plan early here, trying to be aggressive and attack, and it worked out that time. Fourth shot of the game for the Buccaneers, and that time great setup. Galisi set up for the header, and he's even this matchup for his team. A little bit of a fight for the ball in the middle third. And now Jordan trying to make a play. It's nearing the defensive third now for Washita. But the Tigers do have possession and now trying to move it back the other way. Only one shot for Washita thus far, but it's been a good one as it was a goal for the Tigers. Their first of the season. If you're just tuning in, this is Washita Soccer on the Washita Sports Digital Network. First match of the year for the Tigers, hosting the Buccaneers of Christian Brothers. And now, trying to set up for a play on the right side, and it may end up working as it looked like it was going to be taken away there. A lot of fast-paced action early here, Josh.
Yeah, both teams playing a very fast pace.
One thing you got to appreciate is how Christian Brothers never gives up on a ball. That time it looked like it was going to go to Washita, but Binyate with a great effort inside the box and almost set up for a shot on goal.
Yeah, absolutely. Both teams playing incredibly well, not giving up, not being sloppy, but continuing those effort drives early on here. We'll see if they can continue it throughout the game. You know, a lot of times fast gameplay leads to a little bit of exhaustion heading into the second half. So we'll see if they can continue as the game progresses.
Jordan sits in the middle of the field, and that's going to be an offside. So it's going to be a free kick here for Christian Brothers. Long ball downfield. Great job there to corral it, and now the Buccaneers on the attack. Nice play inside the box that time. That was Baker making the play for the Tigers.
Good clean passes by the Buccaneers early. I like what I'm seeing. Everybody's continuing to move, continue to stay open. Doing a really good job just helping each of their teammates out.
And now Washita had a chance to enter the defensive third of the Buccaneers, but CBU able to recover, and now they've got it back to the middle third. 14th minute of the first half, all even at 1. Naber has it. He's going to pass it back to the goalkeeper. That's Davis. And Davis with the long boot downfield. Trying to attack here, top of the box. He's tripped up. And now it's back into the middle third. tough play there, but the ref's just going to let him play there. The official saw all ball. And now here's another chance for Christian Brothers, and it's offline. It wouldn't have counted anyways, as it was an offside.
That's a great push by Christian Brothers there. It's a really good cross to set up the header as well. We got a player down on the field for a moment. Looks to be number 10, David Stankovic, the scorer from earlier. Hopefully he's okay as he jogs off towards the sideline.
And we should be getting a substitution here, as looks like we have a player getting ready to go in.
It's going to be number 36, Eli Jones from Folsom, Louisiana. Jones is a junior playing in for Stankovic at forward.
It's a goal kick here for the Tigers. Long boot from Atalano. Back into the middle third. Christian Brothers going to have it here. Another long ball downfield. And now a chance here for Washita on the left side. Entering dangerous territory down in that defensive third for the Buccaneers. Jordan trying to make a play. He's down the middle. Tries to shoot. Shot's on goal, but it's going to be a save for Wayne Davis.
It's a great ball by Jordan.
The Buccaneers not out of the woods yet, as looked like he tried to take a shot that time, and it ended up going high. We'll see how they score that. It may just be scored a clear. Another long ball downfield. Now in the 17th minute of the contest. Washita all tied up with Christian Brothers 1-1. Saw a couple of scores early, but it looks like both teams may have settled into their game plans here. Washita was able to capitalize on the aggressiveness of the Buccaneers in just the first 2 minutes of the match. There's the clear, but again, the ball back in the defensive third as CBU is on top of it here today. Trying to set up for something on the far side, and a bit of a collision. Official is walking over, and looks like
they're going to award a free kick at the edge of the box.
So it looked like he did give a card out that time, as it was a yellow card. Tough break for the Tigers, as the Buccaneers have a chance here to try and do something very close to the goal. We'll see if they try a set piece here. Pass inside, and the official is going to say that it deflected off of Galisi. So Washita has it now. Moving the ball here on the closest side to the press box. That's Evan Jordan. Trying to cross it. Long ball to the right side, and it will be out of play. Brian Torre with the throw in here for the Buccaneers.
Washita did a good job defending that free kick as everybody had their man, everybody was covered. Really good defense by Washita on that play.
Ball is still in the defensive third for the Buccaneers as they're trying to get it out. Washita doing a great job here spreading out on defense, limiting the options for the Buccaneers. They're forced to resort to the long ball, and it's going to roll right into the hands of Atalano. He's going to punt that one away. Evan Jordan with the header, trying to set up something on the far right side of the box. Now it's going to go out of bounds. Should be a corner kick for Washita.
Great opportunity for Washita to capitalize. It's going to be their first corner of the game. We'll see what they're able to drill up here.
This is the first corner kick of the game for the match of either team. This match already 20 minutes nearly in the books.
Looks like it's going to be Eli Stewart in the corner. See what he's able to do with it.
Washita maybe looking for the set piece here. As players are getting into position. It's into the box, trying to set up, and it's going to be cleared. Huge collision there near the edge of the defensive third. That was Bobai of Christian Brothers and Pulliam for Washita colliding that time.
We'll see who they give it to here. It'll be interesting. Both teams equally just about part of that collision. Looks like they're going to give it to Washita. It'll be number 19. Taking that, Evan Jordan.
So we'll see here if he tries to pass it off or if he just goes for the straight shot. Here it is. That one's going to go off to the right side and out of play, so it will be a gold kick for the Buccaneers. Good crowd here today at Cluck Field on an overcast day. First match of the year for the Tigers.
Looks like we're going to have a brief timeout.
And with that break in the action, it's going to be a water break as we are still in the winter months, and we're going to take a break, or the summer months. We're going to take a break ourselves. You're watching Washita Soccer on the Washita Sports Digital Network.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
On my team, I thrive to work as hard as I can. I mean, whatever you do on the field, there's a positive correlation to whatever else you do. Be it personal relationships, homework, the way you carry yourself. I've I've changed since I got to King University. It's really helped me to develop as a leader. I think it's honestly the best thing that's ever happened.
Welcome back to the action. Score is 1-1 with 23 minutes to go here in the first half. Both teams playing incredibly well.
Returning from a water break just a few moments ago, as Josh, it is still the middle of August here, entering into what should be a beautiful fall season, but still have to deal with the heat in these first few matches.
Absolutely. Energy management is a huge part of soccer. You know, you're running for 90 minutes, and so both teams doing a good job so far.
Chance here for Evan Jordan. He's on the left side of the box. Shot on goal. It's going to be a save for Davis.
Washita's doing a good job in this back half of the first half. Apply a little pressure to the goalkeeper.
We've seen Washita become a lot more aggressive in entering CBU's defensive third here as the half progresses. And Atalano just going to clear it here. Actually finds a teammate.
CBU continuing to stay aggressive even in Washita's defensive third.
Got to be careful here in your own box. Washita has it. And it's going to be a throw in here. It's the Buccaneers with the throw. They have it at the middle third. Evan Jordan playing up there. Good sliding stop that time. That's number 6, Baden Pond. We do see a few fresh faces for the Tigers out there following the break. As you mentioned, Josh, load management key here in the early part of the season. And Evan Jordan's going to get tripped up. We'll see what the ruling is. It looks like they're going to give a free kick to Washita. 25th minute here in the first half. Score even at 1. Both teams competing in their first match of this 2022 season. And both teams looking to make a statement early. Seeing good defense on both sides, but also few offensive sparks as well. Washita scored on its first shot of the match. That was Stankovic, the senior, making the play early within the first 2 minutes of the match, in fact. And then near the 10-minute mark, we saw a goal from Lucho Galisi for the Buccaneers. Trying to set something up here. Couldn't get to the ball in time. Players got tangled up a bit. And it should be a goal kick here for the Buccaneers.
Buccaneers are doing an excellent job on defense, keeping the ball in front of them, not getting beat the fast breaks.
It'll be a throw in here for the Buccaneers.
Good attempt by Eli Jones to keep the ball in play, just didn't quite work out.
Brian Torre will be throwing it in.
Looks like we have a couple subs. Marshall Prather coming in for Henry Terry. Looks like Braden Hall came in for someone.
Ball is in the middle third. Christian Brothers trying to make something happen here, trying to attack. Through the first 10 minutes of the match, we saw the ball plenty down in the defensive third of the Tigers, but ever since we've seen the ball slowly moving towards that middle third as well as the defensive third for the Buccaneers.
Yeah, both teams doing a really good job keeping it out of their own zone, keeping the pressure off of their keepers.
It's going to be a goal kick here for the Tigers. Atalano set to boot it away for OBU. It's into the middle third, takes a high bounce, and now a little bit of a tussle for the ball. Washita trying to come out on top. And now a chance here as Evan Jordan is rushing down the field, but a good clear there. I believe that was Solares that made the play. And now a chance here down near the goal. Evan Jordan fighting for it. They're off to the left side of the box. So it will be a throw in here for Washita.
Good push by the Tigers, lots of good passes.
Jordan tried to take the shot there, but it was offline over to the right side. We're in the 30th minute of the first half. Haven't seen a score in just about 20 minutes in this contest as both defenses have started to settle in. Now perhaps another chance for Washita. Nearing the left side of the box. Trying to clear it, but Washita still with an opportunity here. Ball's taken away. Heads up defensive play that time. It was Yoya Yoshikawa. Close play in the corner down there, but it looks like it will be a throw. Not a corner kick for the Buccaneers.
Buccaneers did a good job getting it out of their own third quickly, pressing down the field, keeping the Washita under pressure continuously.
Ball is inside the box, but it's quickly cleared that time and sent back towards the middle third. Like Alvaro Martinez got tripped up that time. will be a free kick for the Buccaneers. .48 remaining in the half. And a good chance here for Christian Brothers to take its first lead of the new season.
Both goalkeepers have 2 saves early on.
And a great save there by Atalano. Tried to sneak it around the edge that time, and it got to the goal, but a great save there from the junior. Buccaneers have it in their own box. Now they'll try to get it back towards the middle third. And there's another shot, and it goes to the left of the goal. Atalano was ready that time.
Buccaneers and Washita both taking an opportunity to sub some players in, including number 18, Gail Gonzalez is coming in for Washita.
And Caleb Tammy entering for Christian Brothers. Here's the kick downfield. Both teams jockeying for the ball. Christian Brothers has possession momentarily, but Washita takes it right away. Great defensive play that time by Avila, Brandon Avila. Avila still has it as there's a tussle for the ball. Jordan's in the mix as well. And that time just a clear. That's Gonzalez with the clear for Washita, and it'll be a throw in here. Nate Ayupid with the throw.
Gonzalez showing his fresh legs early here. All over the field, doing a really good job.
Shot that time goes Aubrey. And it looks like it went off one of the Tigers, so it will be a corner kick here. First corner kick of the match for CBU. We'll see what they do here with the opportunity. Another good defensive stop that time from the Tigers. They're not out of the woods yet as the ball remains with CBU, and now it's quickly entering the defensive third once more, but it's right to Atalano.
Tigers pushing up quickly.
And it looks like it's going to be a free kick here for CBU. They may go ahead and award the throw as we have another substitution here. Marius Opiad, number 17, subbing in for CBU. And exiting the match for the time being will be Lucho Galisi. Galisi owns the sole goal of the match for the Buccaneers. Huge deflection that time. Baker getting in the way. And it's going to be another corner kick here for CBU. Just over 8.5 minutes remaining in the half. Buccaneers trying to make something happen here before heading into the break. That ball's high, and it's going to roll all the way to the other side and out of play. So it will be a throw for Ouachita. Seeing a few Buccaneers backing up, but we'll see how they play this as the ball is still well within Ouachita's defensive third.
Ball comes back as Ouachita took one too many steps there. Try it again.
Tussle for the ball. CBU comes out on top temporarily.
Atalano with the scoop up.
It's been quite the match for Atalano, as he has 3 saves already this half. He has allowed 1 goal, but that was on a ball that was deflected high and led him outside of the box. Galisi was able to capitalize on the open goal. And now Ouachita trying to make something happen. Here's the cross. Jordan stays with it, but a great defensive play. That was Martinez stepping up for the Buccaneers. And now it's a race down the left side, and it will get out of play.
Jordan's playing really well today. Staying with the ball, keeping up and down the field. Is just really great effort player.
Thank you again for tuning in to Tiger Soccer on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Just under 7 minutes coming up here on 6 minutes left. See if anything will happen here at the end of the first half.
There's the shot, but it goes high.
Christian Brothers out shooting Ouachita here in the first half. 6-3. Ouachita is playing good defense, though, not letting many of those go in.
Both of the goals early in the contest came when the teams capitalized on open goal situations. Ouachita was able to use Christian Brothers' early aggressiveness against them to score a goal early, and then on a 50-50 ball. Hold on here as we now have another chance for Ouachita. Jordan trying to make a play. It took everything that Ayup had, but he was able to get it out of play, and it will be a corner kick here for the Tigers.
Looks like it's going to be Baden Pond taking the corner kick. See what they can draw up here. Last corner kick was unsuccessful, but we'll see what they can do here.
This is the 4th corner kick of the match. Neither team's been able to capitalize thus far on these corner situations, but Ouachita with a chance to change that right here. Looking to take the lead back for the first time since the first 10 minutes of the match. Ball nears the top of the box, but it's going to be cleared. CBU recovering nicely and trying to set something up here on the right side. They enter the box, but it's cleared very quickly that time. Still not out of the woods just yet.
Off the goalpost, great shot by CBU here.
3.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Still tied. And a great sliding stop again by Atalano. Josh, we talked about a lot of young talent on this Ouachita squad, but a lot of the older players, the leaders on this team, stepping up here in this opening match of the year.
Yeah, doing an excellent job setting the pace, setting the tone for some of those freshmen coming in this year.
Stankovic, the senior, starting off the year right with a goal in the first 2 minutes of the match, and then it's been a good match as well for Atalano. 3 saves up to this point. Ouachita now with a chance on the far side. They'll try to cross it. Jordan was there, but it was a great clear that time. That was Ayupid stepping up for the Buccaneers. Now all the way back to the top of the box. Shot is high.
Good effort by the Buccaneers there to continue to push up the field. Flips the field quickly. Just under 2 minutes left to play here in the second half. See, that first goal came within the first 2 minutes. See if Ouachita can capitalize in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Jonathan Muller entering as Christian Brothers tries to get some fresh legs here in the last couple minutes heading into the break. You can tell that some of these players are getting tired as the half presses on, and a little bit of a collision. It's going to be a free kick for Ouachita. When halftime arrives, we will take a short break, but we will return with more Tiger soccer action. Chris Gay will be joining us on the call. .50 seconds remaining in the half.
Good job by Christian Brothers.
So it's going to be a throw here for the Buccaneers, but they're running out of time with just over half a minute to go. Ouachita trying to make something happen heading into the break. That one's deflected, and it is going to be cleared. Great effort again. That's Gonzalez.
Just under 15 seconds to play. See if Christian Brothers can do anything here. Ouachita clears it out the back. One last kick by Christian Brothers goes long. Incredible first half by both teams.
Both teams have something to be proud of heading into the locker room, and both will be looking to make some improvements heading into the second half. We saw some early scoring, but both defenses have settled in. It is shaping up to be an exciting finish here at Cluck Field. We'll be back with more Tiger Soccer action after this short break. Thank you for watching Tiger Soccer on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.
Wayne State Medical School has been my dream medical school since I was 5. Athletics are important, but so is service, so is research, so is becoming a better person, and we expect you to do well athletically, but don't forget the reason you're here, which is to give back to your community and to get good grades.
At Ouachita, we care deeply for our students, and we are seeking to invest in them every day.
My professors are some of the best people I've ever met. They love me, they care for me, they care about my well-being.
Faculty are so open to helping you, even outside of the classroom. Like the night before the test, they'll stay up till late in case you need help. And they're really open about that, just really helping you understand everything.
The faculty has challenged me in a way that I feel equipped for whatever comes my way outside of Ouachita.
The faculty and staff really pour into me every day in class, but also out of class. They're really invested in my future.
We develop relationships, and we really seek to pour into the whole person.
We are an intentionally Christian university. We aren't going to apologize for that. But we're also going to challenge your students academically. We all know we learn more when we're challenged. This is also a place, though, where students are going to be invested in. I've spoken to so many alumni, and they come back again and again to telling me stories, naming names of faculty and staff members in specific situations where they invested in their lives, and they look back with the benefit of time and see how formative it was in their life. I think another reason is high impact learning. With the Christian liberal arts, you're going to get that broad experience, but we're also going to go deep. Some of the examples that come to mind is we have science students who spend their summer doing undergraduate research, and that is a gateway for graduate school. I think of some of our business students that we've given $1 million to of our endowment to manage real life experience. Or students who are interested in media and culture who go to the Sundance Film Festival, the premier event to engage with people across the country in this discipline, but also to engage with Christians. But we're also going to be a place where you graduate. We're proud that in the state of Arkansas, among all colleges and universities, Ouachita has the highest graduation rate. You're going to finish on time. But you're not just going to graduate, you're going to be prepared for graduate school, for work. And so at Ouachita, we'll be a better university because of you. And I believe you'll be better because you were at Ouachita.
We believe in a faith that seeks understanding. So as a university, we believe that all of the various things that we study allow us to really develop a more vigorous faith.
Ouachita Baptist is so catered to growing in your spiritual walk.
My interaction with professors and fellow students in classes and learning has helped me learn more about who God is in my personal life.
One of the beauties of the education that we give to our students is to expose them to the various realms of knowledge, which then equips them as men and women of faith to be able to understand and really appreciate the complicated world in which we live.
Ouachita Baptist has taught me how a love for God and a love of learning really go hand in hand.
By coming to Ouachita and finding mentors on staff or upperclassmen who were older than me, I really started to discover who God was and learn how to go to His Word and His truth and learn who He was.
We want you to be the very best you. We believe that's God's plan for you. We believe that He wants you to develop unique gifts and abilities to the fullest extent and to equip you to have the very best future that you can have.
Certainly, there's no better time than now, and I think the sooner the better as you go through life to get your education completed. We wanted it to be practical. We wanted it to be accessible.
Students, I think, that are learning online have the same desires, same needs, and it's up to us to come up with as creative ways as possible of making sure that all those needs are met.
It's not just getting a degree. It's not just checking a box. It's about us investing an education into these students.
Take me back to where we started from. Oh my love, don't let me go. Oh, take me back.
The American dream to me as an immigrant means having the opportunities that my parents didn't have. Being the first one in my family to graduate, it meant everything my parents sacrificed for me to get to this point. It was paying off.
Estoy muy orgulloso de Michael por haberse graduado de colegio.
My path to a college degree would have been completely different had I not had a scholarship. It just relieved a lot of the financial burden.
45 minutes are in the books, and we are shaping up to have a pretty good second half here at Cluck Field on the scenic campus of Ouachita Baptist University. This is Chase Hartzell with the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. We had a great first half. 1-1 the score at the break. Still about 5 minutes to go until we resume action with the second half. But a lot of positives for both teams on both sides. Both teams got scores in the first 10 minutes. The first score of the year for the Tigers came from David Stankovic, the senior. He scored in the second minute of the match on a beautiful setup where Ouachita capitalized on a bit of a disadvantage on that side of the field. Christian Brothers answered back within the next 8 minutes. Lucho Galisi, one of the leaders for CBU, picking up the score on a 50-50 ball that resulted in an easy header. Galisi's been the go-to man for the Buccaneers. He's had 6 shots thus far, 3 of them shots on goal, and has scored once. 16 shots in total thus far for Christian Brothers. They've kept the ball away from the Tigers for the most part. Just 4 shots for Ouachita, but they capitalized on the first, which has been the most important thus far, as it helped the Tigers take the lead, and it has kept them even with the Buccaneers heading into the second half. Great matches thus far from both goalkeepers. Wayne Davis has been in for the full 45. He's allowed just the single goal, and he's had 2 saves. Armani Atalano has been great for Ouachita as well. 1 goal allowed and 4 saves for him. Just an overall great effort from both teams thus far. Some early offense. The defense has started to settle in, so we'll see now what the teams have drawn up heading into the final 45 minutes. Before we resume the action, we're going to take a quick break. You're watching Tiger Soccer on OSDN, presented by Taylor King Law. And we are back live at Cluck Field with the second half of action here in the first match of the season for the Ouachita Tigers men's soccer team. 1-1 your score. As Ouachita trying to make a move early here, rushing down the right side. That one's going to go out of play. And Christian Brothers will have a goal kick. This is Chase Hartzell, joined now by Chris Gay, subbing in for Josh Case. Chris, great to have you.
It's great to be here, and Josh, he did a great job earlier. Fantastic job, especially I think this may be his first broadcast that he's ever done, so great job for him.
Ouachita, pretty aggressive here out of the break, trying to make something happen in the first minute.
Yeah, the exact opposite of the first half of the game, the very beginning of the game, were Christian Brothers. They were the aggressors. And the amount of success that Ouachita has had with being aggressive and attacking right away, I mean, Stankovic immediately, the first shot of the game, that was a goal. So if you're Ouachita, you get back out, you become aggressive once again.
Here's the throw in for Ouachita. Both teams jockeying for position. And now there's the clear. No team with a clear advantage thus far in the second half, but here's a chance now for Christian Brothers. Diving stop there by Atalano. Able to extend his arms just enough to block the shot, as that would have been the go-ahead goal for the Buccaneers. That's the fifth save of the match for Atalano.
Yeah, he's been extremely active, and if you're Ouachita, you got to be very thankful that he's been on his A game all day.
Third corner kick of the match for CBU. Chance here, and it goes to the far side. Will at least have to regroup, and great effort there by Eben Jordan. Pulling out the slide tackle that time and deflects the ball out of bounds. In the third minute here in the second half, 1-1 the score in this first match of the season here at Cluck Field. Overcast day in Arkadelphia. Earlier in the week we thought we may not have this match due to inclement weather, but the skies have indeed parted just enough for us to have some soccer action here this afternoon.
You mentioned it being overcast, but forgot to mention how humid it was out here. It's killer.
Mid to high 80s throughout the afternoon, and with that extra humidity like you added, Chris, brings it up near 95 degrees. And when you're going for a full 90 minutes, as intense as these two teams have, the elements can definitely play a factor. We have had one water break midway through the first half, and both teams got a chance to rest up during the 15-minute halftime. It's going to be a throw in here for Ouachita. Throw in from Gonzalez. Christian Brothers trying to enter the defensive third, and they will here. Ouachita trying to clear. Bit of a tussle for the ball, but CBU retains possession. Now a chance perhaps on the far side. Tries to cross it. It's in and out of the hands of Atalano. He deflects it away. Great recovery. And it's going to be offsides for CBU.
Yeah, just more great hustle by Atalano there.
Yet another save for Atalano, his 6th of the match. And Chris, we've talked about a lot about this being a new season and all the changes that we've seen, but also you can look just beyond the field. A bit of change going on there is Ouachita's new track facility being completed on the old intramural fields.
Yeah, some great new things are happening for Ouachita, and you know, if you're a member of the track team, and you got to be very excited for what they're planning on building here.
The men's and women's cross country and track teams have both experienced a bit of a renaissance in the last few years. Booming program here at OBU. It's an exciting time to be a Tiger, Chris.
Yeah, and considering cross country was not playing for several years here at Ouachita, and they brought it back, and last year was its first season in a while, and they had a lot of success, even with a lot of young talent on that team.
We'll be hoping to bring you some cross-country action early next month as part of the Bob Gravitt Invitational. The race will be completed this year at Cliff Harris Stadium, but still some more Ouachita activities here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Before that, a weekend full of volleyball coming up, as looks like we're going to have a foul called here. No card, though. Bobby Boone just got tangled up a bit there. And now it will be Martinez with the free kick. Boots it away towards the left corner, and it will get out of play. Heads up play there by Baker, able to avoid the own goal that time while still clearing the ball. It will result in a corner kick for the Buccaneers, their 4th of the match. They've been unable to convert on these opportunities thus far, but a chance to get an all-important goal here with 37:23 remaining. Collision at the goal, and now there's a tussle inside the box for the ball. Back into the box. Jordan trying to clear it. Now we'll have the clear. That was Pond with the clear officially for the Tigers, and ball goes out of play near the press box here on the near side of the field. And now a race for the ball down the left side. Good opportunity here for CBU. Excellent defense that time by Alfonso Gonzalez Gomez. CBU will have the corner kick here, though, so the Buccaneers with another chance here to try and take their first lead of the year. Ball is up near the box, and it goes over the goal and right back out of play, so it will be a goal kick for the Tigers. We will have Ouachita volleyball action live here on OSDN tomorrow, as well as throughout the weekend, as the Tigers get set for a new season of their own there. 4 non-conference matches over the next couple of days for OBU, and there'll be plenty of non-Tiger action broadcasted as well.
Yeah, very excited for the volleyball team this year. I think you know, they have a good group coming in and a lot of good upperclassmen coming back. I think this is going to be a good year for Ouachita volleyball.
We'll have our first broadcast of volleyball tomorrow. First broadcast today of soccer. We're also hoping to have cross-country broadcast on September 3rd, as now Ouachita pressing down the field, but a good recovery there by CBU. We'll also have our first broadcast of Tiger football on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network on September 10th, when the Tigers host the Crimson Storm of Southern Nazarene.
Yeah, that should be a very entertaining game, and the start of probably going to be another fantastic year for Ouachita football, already being ranked preseason number 17 in all of Division II, number 2 in the conference. So high expectations, but I think I think it'll all pay off for him in the end.
A couple players have a chance to make history in that game, as well as TJ Cole and Kendall Givens both knocking on the door of the top 10 career rushing touchdowns list for Ouachita. Both have a chance to enter that list as soon as week 1. Ball's in the box, but some great defense here from Ouachita. We're nearing 50 minutes of scoreless play in this match. Both defenses have really settled in here. But Ouachita now trying to make something happen. Taking a second to regroup. Now a chance inside the box. And we're going to have a card here. It's going to be a yellow card for Jonathan Muller, the midfielder out of Germany. So we have a time stoppage here with the card getting set. We'll see where they place the ball, as that now could go a long way in deciding what kind of opportunity it will be for Boone. They're going to say it happened outside of the box. So it will be a free kick here for Ouachita, though practically at the top of the box. No penalty kick, though.
Got a 4-man wall forming up here.
It's Boone and Stankovic. Actually, that's Stewart down there with Boone. Here's the shot, just high. Went right over the top post. And it'll be a goal kick for CBU. Few substitutions here. Felipe Arteaga enters for the Buccaneers. Ouachita also scheduled to play soccer, both men's and women's, on Sunday, but we're not sure about whether or not we will be broadcasting those matches at the moment. We will have an announcement if we do end up doing the broadcasts. Chance here for Ouachita. Ball on the right side, and a great defensive effort there from Jonathan Muller.
Great recovery right there by really all of Christian Brothers.
It's going to be a corner kick here for OBU. First of the half for the Tigers, just the third of the match. We've seen 8 corner kicks, or this will be the 8th corner kick. We've seen 7 thus far, and none of them have resulted in goals directly.
No, usually it's been the opposing team just taking the ball right away and taking it downfield.
Chance here with the set piece, though, for OBU. Here it is. Ball still in the box. Still anybody's ball, and it looks like CBU might run away with it here, as there's a kick downfield, and now Ouachita's just going to have to regroup. A little bit of pinball-like action there as the ball kept going back and forth. Both teams trying to retain possession or at least get some kind of advantage. Never really worked out. Results in a clear. And Ouachita has possession here. The Christian Brothers trying to take it back. Now a bit of breathing room. Ball back in the defensive third of the Tigers. Gets loose, and slide tackle goes wrong that time as it's number 6, Baden Pond, on the call. And he is going to get the yellow card. So with the card, we'll have a stoppage in the action here as CBU sets up for the free kick. It'll be number 27, Elias Murin. Shot on goal, right into the hands of Atalano. Long boot downfield. And this one goes high into the air off the header. CBU comes up with it. 21st minute of the half, still tied up at 1. CBU has entered the box trying to make something happen, and a great sliding stop that time. Able to clear it, it was Gonzalez. Gonzalez, the freshman out of Bentonville, Arkansas. Another heads-up play for him here in this one. He's had a great defensive effort here today. So Murin will have it for the corner kick, 6th of the match for the Buccaneers. Murin, a senior, is a native of Norway. Ball stays in the box, trying to get a shot that time, but it was deflected, and it rolls right into the hands of Atalano. CBU keeping the ball near the defensive third. Now they're fully back in it. And it'll be a throw in here for the Tigers. It'll be Alfonso Gonzalez Gomez. He'll pass it off to teammate Caden Pulliam. Substitution here for the Tigers. It's number 33, CJ Washington. Re-enters the fold for OBU. Chance here for Ouachita. Trying to set something up on the far side. Long shot caught by Davis. Davis recording his third save of the match, first of this half. And we're going to have a stoppage here as it's going to be a foul on Baker. Was trying to get in position that time to get to the ball. Just a little too much contact. He won't get a card here. It'll just be a free kick for CBU. Long ball down into the box. That was Arteaga trying to capitalize there, and the shot went high, so it'll be a goal kick here for OBU with just under 26 minutes remaining in the second half of the match. First of the year for the Tigers here at Cluck Field. Both teams in their first match overall on the season trying to make a statement early on. Ouachita with a relatively young squad, getting some valuable experience in this non-conference match. And now a chance here perhaps on the left side as Jordan loses the handle on the ball. Great defensive effort there from CBU, able to strip the ball away. But Jordan able to recover quickly. Now here's a long ball. But Davis was right there to make the play. Stepped out of the goal. Got to be careful on plays like that, though, as that's what allowed Ouachita to score earlier in the match. Both of these goalkeepers have been staunch on the defensive. And now another chance here for Christian Brothers. Shot is wide to the right.
Great look by the Buccaneers. One of their only real good looks this game. They've had a lot of looks, but they've been heavily contested by multiple defenders. That was seemingly wide open there.
Here's the goal kick now from Ouachita. And now trying to get the ball out of play. Just going to have to clear it here, but ends up keeping it in the field of play as it was a good effort that time in the corner. Ouachita gets the free kick off a handball. Struggle for the ball. Results in possession for CBU. Buccaneers trying to work quickly here. Tried to center for a shot that time, but great defense by Ouachita as now the Tigers have possession once more. They've entered the middle third of the field. Now, ball downfield, and it's right back into the hands of CBU. Both defenses have settled into their game plan now. And Christian Brothers looking for an advantage here.
A lot of contact.
And looks like we may have a card here. That was Pulliam. Urin with a chance here. We'll see if he goes for the shot. He actually tries for a bit of a cross that time. Doesn't work out. Long ball right to the hands of Atalano. Washington has it now. Near midfield, he gives it off to Jordan, and Jordan, the pass off to Gonzalez. And Gonzalez is going to go down. Still down on the field as the action continues on, and Gonzalez clearly in some pain. May have been an offsides, and indeed it was, but there was an injury either way. And you hate to see this. Gonzalez, the freshman forward for the Tigers, has had a great impact on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, he's had a great freshman debut. He's been flying everywhere. He's been very active, and you can tell he's in a lot of pain right now.
We try to get another look here as looked like he landed somewhat awkwardly. Tough to tell from this angle.
Looked like he was tripped up there. Can't tell exactly. Looks like they're examining his leg.
Looked like it was his right leg, maybe, that he came down awkwardly.
I think that's
towards the end of the play.
Looks like maybe his knee, but I don't want to make any drastic speculations.
While the medical staff is tending to him, we're going to take a short break. You are watching Tiger Soccer on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law. And Gonzalez getting some help off the field here. Been a great contributor today for the team, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Made some key plays that prevented potential scores. So even though he hasn't had a direct effect on the offensive side of the ball in terms of the scoreboard, he's definitely made his presence felt on the defensive side.
Yeah, no clue how serious his injury is. Hopefully it's extremely minor, but regardless, even in his little time off the field, it's a big loss for the Tigers.
CBU has it in the box. Got to be careful here. Great sliding tackle that time. That was Caden Pulliam. be a throw here for Washita, and looks like there will be a couple substitutions here as Marshall Prather enters the match, as well as Eli Stewart re-entering. Tussle for the ball as Jordan tries to pull away, and it will be a free kick here for Washita. Tigers already back in action. It'll be a throw here for Washita. If you're just tuning in, 1-1 our score. Washita wearing the white uniforms today, Christian Brothers in red. It's going to be a goal kick here for the Buccaneers. For Washita, its next match will take place on Sunday. At the moment, we're not certain if OSDN will be covering that match yet, but we will send out an update on social media if we find out that we will indeed be live on the call that day. And we have another stoppage here as Evan Jordan is down, though this injury does not look as serious.
Looks like he may be cramping up a little bit.
Some good sportsmanship here as members of the Christian Brothers team helping out an opposing player. Looks like Jordan's ready to go. Whistle blows, clock resumes, and here's the throw. And there's the clear from Pulliam. Jordan tried to make a play there on the side, but was unable to corral it.
Looks like Jordan, yep, he's having some more issues, probably with cramps. He called for a substitution just a moment ago.
And time will be stopped here with the substitution, as it looks like Washington will also be leaving the field of play. Bobby Boone looking to re-enter the field. And Caleb Miller, the midfielder out of Bryant, Arkansas, number 34, also subbing in for the Tigers. $18 minutes remaining in this match.
Oh, nice save.
So it will be a corner kick here. Following the deflection, that's Muller with the ball. Ball's put in play. Chance at the goal, and it ricochets off the top post. So a chance there for the Buccaneers, though the Washita defense was staunch.
Yeah, and led by Adelano, and if I'm correct, he's pretty close to his career high in saves. with 8. I believe he has, yeah, he's got 7 so far. So he had 8 saves in 2 games last season.
Chance for a bit of personal history for Atalano this afternoon and what has been an entertaining first match of the season. If you love good defensive soccer, this has been the match for you. First 10 minutes may have been a little bit misleading as both teams put up a goal.
Once the defense settled in, I mean, there was no chance of any more scores. But defense, yeah, like you said, if you love defense, this is the game that you watch.
That one's going to be cleared as it bounces out of bounds, and it's going to be, it looks to be a corner kick for Christian Brothers, their 8th of the match. And again, they sent out Murin. That one's high. Shot was offline that time. Atalano here with the goal kick. Ball's back in the middle third. Now advancing into the defensive third.
Fans not happy with the no call. Miller went down.
And now a chance here on the left side, trying to make something happen on the edge of the box. And a Washita defender swoops in that time. It was number 4, Joseph Latier.
Stankovic. Yeah, it looks like he's got some cramping issues as well.
Trying to get some
Timeout.
help from his teammate in the middle of the action. No stoppage yet.
I don't think the referees have caught on.
And now we'll have an official stoppage.
Yeah, first game of the season and a very humid day. You're bound to have some cramps.
That time, Alvaro Martinez from CBU was over to help, and just another great display of sportsmanship here this afternoon.
Yeah, that's something you got to love about Christian Brothers, and OBU has also had their fair share of sportsmanlike moments. But shout out to all the players of Christian Brothers that have displayed that today.
A lot of respect between these two squads, despite it being a very intense matchup. You've seen a lot of aggression on both sides, but in the best possible way, really.
Well, at the end of the day, I mean, they're players on the field, and you know, they're friends, maybe family off the field. So it just makes sense to be so respectful to your opponent.
Christian Brothers trying to keep it on their half of the field.
Looks like another no call. No one's happy about it this time. Oh, Christian Brother player down.
CBU setting up for the free kick here. They'll have to do so now from what originally looked to be on the edge of the middle third, but it looks like they may be closer, in fact, now to the defensive third. Just about on the line between the two thirds. Here's a long ball.
Great header by Baker.
Baker laying out to make the defensive stop there. Ball will stay, though, with Christian Brothers. Now the ball inside that defensive third. Buccaneers with this throw. It's coming from about even with the top of the box. Now just outside the box. Trying to cross it. No chance to put up a shot. Bit of a stumble, and now a tussle for the ball. Going in the left corner. Jordan comes out with it. And now Ouachita trying to make a play. Great ball handling there by Jordan, but he does lose the handle on it.
Looks like no card here. Oh, I stand corrected.
And it will be a yellow card on Jordan, as looks like Muller that time got a bit tripped up.
Yeah, he went for the tackle there. Just bad timing on that one.
And it's a long ball here towards the top of the box. Trying to make something happen. That's the man they want with the ball, and now it's going to be a free kick. Galisi can't believe it. And there is a clear from Davis. Struggle for possession that time, but CBU will keep it. Now in the 35th minute of the half. Still tied at 1. And now we'll have a foul inside the box. And the action's going to resume, as it looked like it may have been a free kick, in fact, for Ouachita. The action resumed very quickly. Galisi's trying to find an opening. He owns the sole goal of the match thus far for Christian Brothers. Trying to save it that time for Christian Brothers. That was number 17, Marius Apiad. Making the effort there for the Buccaneers, but Ouachita will have possession now, as we have a substitution for the Tigers. Entering the match, it'll be number 20, Brandon Avila. Ouachita looking for some fresh legs here as we near the end of regulation. Early on, it looked like we might have been set for a shootout, but it has turned into a stalemate ever since.
Yeah, and for coaches, you love this. They love seeing all this tough defensive action. But as the casual fan, you may want to see a little bit more scoring going on.
Great play inside the box that time by Pulliam. It's going to be a corner kick, 9th of the match for the Buccaneers. They've been able to score off their first 8 this afternoon. We'll see what they do here. Murin set to kick it in. There it is. Ball is high in the air, and Ouachita comes away with it. Just a little bit of a clear there from Pulliam. Stays inside the defensive third, and Atalano making another great stop.
Tried to take advantage of the lack of bodies for Washita.
Well, and you talked about it, Chris. There it is, a tie for the career high in saves for Atalano, now at 8 on the afternoon. A chance to try and set a new career best here today.
Yeah, he set it both last year against Fort Hays State and I believe it was Southern Nazarene. And oh, that may have been a handball. I think that's what the fans are trying to call. Referees didn't see it though. Oh, what a nice tackle.
Christian Brothers trying to regroup. Running down the near side. And it is going to be what appeared to be an offside. Couple of substitutions. Schwing and Benyate entering the match. And Washita wanted a substitution. But they're not going to get it here as there's a 50-50. And we're going to have a stoppage here as now Washita is going to get the substitution that they were hoping for. Exiting the field will be Marshall Prather. And Stankovic re-enters the field for OBU. Atalano set for the goal kick here. Already tied for a career high in saves. Now a chance here as Pulliam has the ball. Trying to get into the defensive third. That's Stankovic, and good slide tackle that time from Martinez. Washita now with a good opportunity. Like they've done all match long, CBU's done a great job of keeping Washita out of that defensive third, but now a chance here with a throw coming from about even with the top of the box. Trying to cross it and set it for a better shot on the other side. And a sliding stop by Davis. Risky play that time, but it works out for the Buccaneers. And now a tussle for the ball. A little too physical that time, and feel like we saw a few players sharing some words there. Galisi was not happy at the end of that play. He's been very frustrated after getting that first goal early in the match.
Washita defense has really hemmed him in tight, and I don't blame him. It's got to be frustrating. A lot of shot attempts and no success for a very long time so far.
And Galisi's arguing something here with the official.
Yeah, Baker.
Not sure what this conversation is about. It looked to be a foul on Baker, and actually, Galisi is going to get a card here. Both men are going to get the card as Baker originally got the card, and then Galisi overstayed his welcome. Long ball down near the goal. It's a header. And it looks like it was offsides. It was called a shot on target.
Christian Brother coaching staff is furious about some no call. I'm not sure exactly what, but
The action has been fast and furious in this one.
well, coming down with about 4 minutes left. I mean, it's getting stressful. Game's tied. It's been tied for well over an hour, and they're ready to see some team pull away.
We've gone over 75 minutes now without a score. Both teams are anxious, and we are not going to have a stoppage in the play, but the official is going to the official was having a word with one of Christian Brothers' players there, and now we're ready to resume the action. And now Christian Brothers trying to make something happen here. It's going to be Schwing with the throw. Throws it way down the field, and it's a header that goes too high. And there at the end, saw a couple players engaging in a little bit of shoving as we enter the final couple minutes of regulation. Tensions perhaps starting to flare here. It's been an aggressive contest thus far. Neither team's been able to pull away. Trying to make something happen here in this first match of the regular season. And that one deflects out of bounds. And we have a stoppage.
I'm betting at the end of this game we're going to just have a penalty shootout. I think that's what it's going to come down to. Both of these defenses have been very active, very aggressive.
And running out of time, really, but Christian Brothers still with a chance here to make something happen. Now on that left side, trying to cross the ball, and it's going to be cleared. Stays in the field of play, though. Galisi trying to make a play. There's the shot, and it's high. Galisi trying to earn his second goal of the match right there. He had the equalizer within the first 10 minutes of the match. And with this being a non-conference bout, we may just end in a tie here at the end of regulation. But CBU doesn't want the tie. They want to go for the win here on the road. Great defensive play.
Some defense by Pulliam there. Very active and did a great job of knocking that ball out of there.
Schwing has it. This may be the final chance for the Buccaneers. Less than 30 seconds to go in regulation. Long throw into the box. Stays in the box. And it's going to be a corner kick. The Buccaneers are going to have to hurry here. It'll be their 10th corner kick of the match. Setting up quickly. Here it is. Ball exits the box. Don't know if anyone's going to get to it. They're going to try for one more shot. And that's going to do it for regulation. And that is going to do it for this first match of the season. Just about as even of a match as you could have gotten. 1-1 the final score. As the fans now exiting the field of play. But Chris, what an excellent defensive match we saw to start out the season.
Yeah, it really became exciting, those last 4 or 5 minutes of play. And, you know, fans, you got to be excited for the way that both of these teams played. And based off this performance alone, I think both teams will have a pretty solid season.
And you always want to start off the season with the win, but a tie, the next best thing. And really it works out kind of nice that way, as really neither team deserved to lose this one. Everybody leaving everything out there on the field today. Excellent play on both sides. Ouachita was able to capitalize in the first 2 minutes of the match and were held off the scoreboard for the last 88. But also the Tigers able to hold the Buccaneers off for the final 80. Looked like we were in store for a shootout, and that ended up not being the case, Chris.
Yeah, and we talked about how the defense, I think they got comfortable towards the middle of the first half, and that really set the tone for the rest of the game. Their aggressive style of play, it didn't stop. They never wavered in their aggressiveness.
And waiting on the final stats in this one. But your final score is 1-1, a tie between the Tigers and the Buccaneers. Both teams will start off the year 0-1. No wins, no losses in the single tie. As you get a look at some of the final highlights of the match. Starting it off for the Tigers, it was Stankovic who had the score in the 2nd minute. The senior starting off his year right with a goal, and then a few minutes later, Lucho Galisi in the 10th minute with the equalizer.
Yeah, it was looking like it could have been a really high-scoring half at the very least, but like we keep saying, the defense, they got comfortable. They got used to the game, especially this being the first game of the season.
And just there you got a look at Armani Atalano. What a day for him, tying a career best with 8 saves on the match. Great day for that young man, but also got to give props to Wayne Davis. Had several saves of his own, 3, and he kept the Tigers off the board in those final 88 minutes. He got a lot of help from his defense, but he was ready to step up when the opportunity arose for the Tigers. Well, that's about going to wrap it up here for the first presentation of the Ouachita Sports Digital Network in the 2022-2023 school year. We thank you for tuning in on behalf of all of our staff here this afternoon. This is Chase Hartzell and Chris Gay signing off. Thank you for watching Tiger Soccer on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network, presented by Taylor King Law.